All right, my name is Herb Stratford. I'm with KMSB Fox 11 Tucson. So, hey, how are you guys doing?
Doing
Doing
great. How are
well.
you?
I'm good. So, Drew, let me start with you. Fewer players, better to better to have less bodies to try and get across the finish line.
I mean, it worked out that way. I'm lucky to have my big pack mule friend over here to help me out when my boots to keep from my boots getting wet because at that point my boots were no bueno and very waterlogged or could get waterlogged quick.
And Drake, I think it's funny watching the show, and you guys had me on the edge of my seat so many times, but like the compass and the bow drill, I was just like, you couldn't have written that better.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was a new experience for me as well. I had never used a bow drill before, and Drew and I talked about it the night before, and we kind of told each other like, hey, like as long as we move fast enough through the woods, navigate correctly, don't get off path too much, we will have plenty of time to get to the finish line and figure out the bow drill.
Well, and I think it's just, it was like, that drama of, even if you were an expert at bow drill, the pressure of that would have made everything much harder for you to perform, so to
Right.
speak.
Thousand
I'm
percent.
one that I usually thrive under pressure. I usually do better in high pressure situations. So I think that was a big perk for me personally, that when push comes to shove, I do the best.
Well, and I have to say the whole situation with Joey. I mean, clearly you guys made the right choice. I think that was an excellent decision, and I think it was just such an interesting thing this season to see the way that the cast played out and the way the interactions were. Drew, did had you watched a lot of the first season?
I've watched the first 6 episodes and we are still fresh. We haven't seen the last two yet, so you have seen more than we have so far.
Well, it's riveting, I have to tell you. So let me ask this question. I watch a number of these shows. I sort of enjoy them. This is very different. This show is very different than Alone or Naked and Afraid, obviously, because you have clothes on. Is this something that would you guys do other sort of survival sort of competition shows, or was one and done and you guys are set? Drake?
I would really enjoy doing other survival shows. I'm not sure about Naked and Afraid because I have really sensitive feet, but I would like to go on other shows and really just try to run with this and enjoy being in the outdoors, whether it's on camera or not.
Well, and I think, your guys' camaraderie just felt so incredibly authentic, and, so much of the other drama sort of fell away. And I think, I think everyone was rooting for you. And so that was sort of exciting. How did it feel I mean, I know that when you'll see it when you see the episode, but I mean, your emotions came through when you guys won. It was so sort of thrilling to see the way that you guys, responded, and just how overwhelming that was. Was that something you were prepared for at all, or was just an emotional release? Drew?
Yeah, will go down, and I think about it very often as one of the most emotional experiences I've ever gone through in my life. It's just so much build up and just so much just you're going through so much pain and you're missing your family and now you're going home. You just won $500,000 and to do it with somebody like Drake, who we just had such an incredible bond with. It was I cannot express the emotions that flooded my body. I felt like I couldn't stand.
And Drake, was there anything like that in your life that you'd experienced before?
I had never experienced a feeling like that, and I went into the show not knowing whether I would do well or not. And the fact that we made it to the end, and as soon as that smoke flare got lit, I just felt this feeling of joy come over my body that I hadn't felt in the whole time that I was out there. And the fact that I got to celebrate it with Drew, and it was just amazing.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if they do an all-star show, you guys are a pair. I don't want to see either one of you separate. I want to see both of you guys together because you're a team to be reckoned with, and I just want to say congratulations on a game well played, and I hope that I hope this isn't the last we've seen of you, but it was a thrilling season. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Great to meet you guys.
You as well.
You as
Thank
well.
you.
Thanks.